All right, yabba dabba doo, sports fans. We're going to try this again. We've had an unbelievably bad run of luck with connections at these rinks, so I'm not relying on the normal, reliable internet here at UPMC Lemieux. I'm on my personal hotspot today, so hopefully that's going to get you a game. We're here on a Saturday afternoon. We're on the big rink today where the big boys play. We've got our 12U girls Attanucci in their home bananas again. And we've got SHAHA 687 over here in their green jerseys with what appears to be gray trim, black pants with green and gray trim, and green socks. So you can hear the announcements in the background. Adam is playing the intro music quite loud, so to stay off the YouTube bad list, I'm going to stay on mute until we're ready to go. We've got about 2 minutes to go in the warm-up clock, and let you watch the girls. We'll pick them up, put them away, and we'll get this game underway. All right, they're picking them up, putting them away. Let's take this opportunity to run through the current state of the health of the team. There's been a bit of a miraculous recovery overnight since last night when we played the Badgers. We've got Clarity back from her ankle injury, and we've got Betzler back from her flu-like symptoms. So the only one still on the injured list is Holt, still in the Penn's Elite concussion protocol. So we've got almost a full roster here today. Goaltender Barber not here, so that means goaltender Howe's going to skate between the pipes for her second game in 2 days, as the Penn's Elite 12U Attanucci's are going to take on SHAHA 687. I'll be back for the puck drop. All right, looks like it's going to be Warner, Clarity, and Shannon with Blinka and Bukovic back. Goaltender Howe to my left as we get ready to start this game. We're going to go 15 again. We've got the long ice slot, so let me get reset there. And here we go. SHAHA wins that faceoff back. They push it over to the far wall. And knock it in deep down the far wall into the corner all the way around. Well, they're going to win that race. Centering pass. Broken up by Warner. Still there. Blinka tries to chip it out. Can't. SHAHA dances across the line. Dumps it in deep on the far corner. Bukovic falls down. SHAHA centering pass, broken up by Blinka as Warner goes down in the far corner. Now around to that corner to Warner. She's got Shannon ahead, a little bit behind her, and Shannon missed the pass. Claherty's going to chase it down the near wall. Claherty loses the puck in the circle. Into the corner now. Shannon tries to center, can't get it there. Here comes SHAHA reversing direction up the near wall. Penn's chopped it back in, but Shannon hadn't cleared, and that's going to be our first offsides of the game with 14-12 to go first period. Out comes Stevens, Makasenka, and Scarlatelli with Zivkovic and Betzler back. Betzler back from the flu. As Makasenka pushes that puck ahead. SHAHA chips it out off Stevens. Puck loose. Stevens picks it up there, down the near wall. She comes into the center. Stevens' shot ramped by the defenseman up over the net. In behind. Scarlatelli overskates. SHAHA clears it up the far wall. Where Zivkovic picks it back up the red line, throws it back the other way. SHAHA picks it up, sends it back. Past everybody into the near corner. They wave off the icing off the side of the net as Betzler picks it up, takes it in the far corner. She loses the puck, SHAHA sends it back in. Now they have it in the far corner. Player dancing with it. Stevens picks it up, backhands it ahead. Makasenka tries to chip it out, can't. Gets past Stevens, goes into the corner. Now Zivkovic chips it up, intercepted by SHAHA players. That player falls down. Here come the Pens the other way. Zivkovic tries to get it ahead to Stevens, can't. This time she will. Here comes Stevens with room through neutral ice. Down the far side. Stevens rips a shot, which gets ramped again to the end wall by the defenseman. Stevens goes to the bench. Scarlatelli in a battle in the corner. Out comes Dixon to relieve Stevens. Makasenka was trying to center, but didn't realize Stevens had gone to the bench. And here comes SHAHA kicking the puck up the far side. McVeigh reverses direction with it. Picked up by Dixon through center ice. Ahead to Claherty, and here she comes. Has Mrazek. Claherty dances through a couple of SHAHA players, loses the puck. Regains, bad angle, goes in behind the net now. Still skating with it. Has Dixon open, no pass. Shot from there, gloved by the goalie. And with 12:35 to go, we're going to get a stoppage in this end. So Claherty back from an ankle injury. We'll get a face-off here in the near circle with 12:35 to go first period, no score. As they step in to take that draw. Puck goes dancing towards the net. It's an extra challenge on this rink. The music's loud, which means I need to talk through all the breaks or YouTube will take it down for copyright violations. As Claherty dances with the puck in the near circle. Puck comes up the near wall now. SHAHA skating with it, chips it in deeper past all the Pens. Bukovic will pick it up there, take it around. She loses it behind the net. They send it up the far wall. SHAHA's going to hold at the far point. And throw it towards the net from there, knocked down by Bukovic. Mrazek can't get a stick on it. Now it finally goes into the corner. They battle there. Mrazek and Scarlatelli and a couple of SHAHA players. Centering pass goes off the paddle of goaltender Howe back into the far corner. Bukovic picks it up there. Can't get it by that SHAHA player. Now does as they throw it back in deeper to the near corner. A couple of SHAHA players converge on it there. Throw it in deep. McVeigh picks it up. Gets it by everybody and out. They get it ahead to Dixon. Now Claherty. Claherty down the near wall. She falls down. Loses the puck. As SHAHA's going to skate it around the far side. And throw past Warner at the point. It's going to go by everybody. Zebra has his hand up, and that's going to be on ice. So 11:20 to go. We'll come back down here. Get the clock back in sync. And we're going to go with Warner, Makasenka, and Shannon. Betzler and Blinka back on D. For this face-off in the far circle to the goalie's right, left as you look at it on your home screen. Makasenka's going to take that draw. SHAHA wins that back, chips it to the point. Betzler holds. Betzler tries to shoot, blocked, backhands it in deeper. Shannon with a backhand. Puck loose, squirting in front of the net as Warner tries to pick it up behind the net. Can't. SHAHA throws to the corner through the Zebra's legs. Around to the point, they clear. They're going to come up the far wall. Puck behind that player, but he slows down and catches it. They throw it in. Makasenka chips it into the near corner. They pick it up there. Centering pass cut off by Makasenka, and here they come the other way. Makasenka dancing through center ice. One more player to beat. Gets around that player. Makasenka shoots a low shot along the ice, stopped by the goalie. Shot off the side of the net on the rebound. Tried to center for Warner, couldn't get it through. SHAHA clears to the far wall. Cross ice pass, bouncing puck, tipped by that player. They wave off the icing. Wouldn't have gotten there anyway. as they throw the puck back to their D. And now they're going to bring it back up the near wall. Skates to the center. Drop pass cut off by Shannon. Here she comes the other way. She's got Stevens and Clardy with her. Shannon coming up the near side. Shannon with a shot low along the ice, gloved by the goalie. And with 10-10 to go, we're going to get another face-off. So it looks like Scarlatelli's going to come out and relieve Shannon. So we'll have Stevens, Clardy, and Scarlatelli with McVeigh and Zivkovic back. This draw here in the near circle. Clardy's going to step in and take it. Goalie's left, the right side of your screen. She draws it back to Stevens. Stevens sends it to McVeigh at the point. McVeigh back to looked like Stevens, but it ended up on a SHAHA blade. Now Scarlatelli comes in and swipes at it. They're going to take it around to the back. They lose it on the far wall, and here comes SHAHA the other way. As I pull my headset out of my ear. Sorry about that. Stevens chipped it in behind the net to McVeigh. McVeigh up to Clardy. Clardy skating with it. She falls down. Loses the puck. SHAHA has it. Clardy picks that one off. Here she comes. Bad angle, loses the puck. Tried to backhand it to Stevens, couldn't get it through. SHAHA sends it up the near wall. McVeigh tries to hold, does momentarily. Stevens comes out of there with it, loses it, picks it back up, loses it again. Now Scarlatelli picks it up. Scarlatelli to Clardy. Clardy rips, misses near side. And here comes SHAHA the other way as Scarlatelli chops it off that blade at center ice. Back to McVeigh. McVeigh ahead to Scarlatelli, too far. Stevens picks it up center ice, backhands it over to Scarlatelli, too far. Now Scarlatelli has it, they have to regroup. Back to McVeigh. McVeigh's going to come up the near side. Tried to center, couldn't get it there. Stevens covers McVeigh high. Puck was out of the zone. Stevens sent it in. There were 2 or 3 pens that were offsides. So we're going to come here to the Armstrong dot, get a wholesale change. Bukovic, Blinka back. Dixon, Makasenka, and Mrazek come out up front. No score, 8:46, first period. Playing 15-minute frames. We got the long ice slot as that faceoff doesn't go anywhere. Now SHAHA comes out with it, sends it back to Bukovic. Bukovic to Blinka. Blinka skating through neutral ice down the far wall. She has some room. She brings it in. She loses the puck. They send it back to the point. And Bukovic chips at it, but it's going to create a breakaway situation. Mrazek hurries up and gets back and causes enough confusion that SHAHA player loses the puck. Now we've got Dixon coming the other way one-on-one. Here comes Dixon, top of the zone. She loses the puck. SHAHA chips this back to neutral ice where Mrazek sends it backwards. Dixon picks it up again off her stick to the far wall. She picks it up, goes down the far side. Dixon over to Makasenka, too far, but she corralled it off her skate. Backhand pass to Dixon, didn't get through. SHAHA sends that to the near corner. Centering pass to Mrazek. She can't get a blade on it. Blinka shoots, blocked by a SHAHA player. Here they come the other way. Skating through center ice. They held at the line and they're clear. Send it in deep behind the net. Where Dixon sends it ahead to Makasenka, but SHAHA holds the point. So the puck hits Kylie in the chest and falls down. Now into the corner. Bukovic picks it up there, sends it around the wall behind the zebra. SHAHA tried to hold, and they sent it in, and they are offsides. So with 7:26 to go, we're going to get a face-off in front of the Penguins bench on the UPMC Sports Medicine dot. Looks like we're going to bring out Shannon, Warner, and Clardy with Zivkovic and Betzler back, as SHAHA player seems to be having some equipment issues in front of the bench. I'm not quite sure what's happening. He had some type of an equipment malfunction. Looks like he took off his pants. I'm not sure what happened there. He got caught in a set of pants or got caught in a girdle or what, but it's something caught on his skates. It's gone now, and here we go. So that faceoff doesn't go anywhere again, and they battle for it, and SHAHA gains his own. Warner picks it up, comes back the other way. She loses the puck at the line. SHAHA sends it in. Makasenka Zivkovic cuts that off. Off the Zebra's feet, weird bounce to center ice to Shannon. She loses it at center ice to a SHAHA player, and here they come the other way. Pass too far, Zivkovic picks it up, sends it back to neutral ice, where SHAHA chips it back ahead. Warner and a player from SHAHA had a collision there, and SHAHA player got the worst of that as Clardy clears it back. That was out. They missed an offsides there, but What are you going to do? Shot sent aside by goaltender Barber, or I'm sorry, goaltender Howe rather. And Shannon clears it back. It's going to roll on the crease. Goalie touched it, so that's going to prevent the icing. It didn't actually go through the crease, so it would have been an icing had the SHAHA goalie not gloved it, but he chose to. So we're going to get a face-off here in this near circle. Our girls thought it was icing, and they went the other way. Now they're going to take the long skate back. Clardy, Warner, and Shannon with McVeigh and Bukovich back. So we'll get this face-off here in the near circle, 6:36 to go. That draw won by SHAHA, but it comes back to the point where McVeigh holds it. She throws it in front of the net. Clardy tipped it. It went to the far corner. Warner picks it up there. Warner turning, takes it in deeper, tries to center, can't get it through. SHAHA picks it up, sends it back around the other way to the far corner. We're going to take it up the far wall. Warner chops, can't stop it. Here they come up the far wall. Spin move, backdoor pass, too far for that player. McVeigh picks it up, sends it up the wall. Can't get it out. Bouncing puck now into the circle. McVeigh turns again up the wall. Still can't get it out as Shannon battles for it. Centering pass, player open. Bukovich battling, shot, missed, far side. McVeigh picks it up, sends it up to Warner. Warner can't get it out. Warner again, this time she does chip it out. SHAHA player's going to chase that down in the far circle. As Shannon gives chase, they battle, puck up high, falls down. Shannon is holding Shannon's stick. She tried to center, couldn't get it through. Clardy picked it up and lost it. And here comes SHAHA the other way. 3-on-3. Clardy lost her stick. SHAHA shoots. Gloved by goaltender Barber. I'm sorry, goaltender Howe. That's the second time I've done that. It's the second time I've done that today. And we're going to get the face-off here in the near circle. Makasenka takes that draw, wins it over in the direction of Betzler. Betzler sends it in behind the net. She picks it up, or Blinka picks it up there, ahead to Scarlatelli, who chips it too far for Makasenka. Makasenka's going to chase it down, but SHAHA's going to get there first and chip it around to the near corner. As Stevens stops it there. Betzler sends it in deeper. It's right there for Makasenka. She shoots, covered by the SHAHA goalie. Point-blank shot from Kylie. Goalie with a nice save. And we're going to get a face-off in the far circle. Makasenka, Scarlatelli, and Stevens, Betzler, and Blinka back. As the puck comes over towards Stevens' direction, she puts a shoulder into the SHAHA player and chops it in deeper. Makasenka picks it up there, loses it to a SHAHA player. Over Stevens' stick, and Betzler holds. Gets it to another SHAHA player. Betzler tries to hold the point this time and can't as it drifts lazily out. Scarlatelli picked it up and took it in, but Makasenka was offsides. So with 4:36 to go, we're going to come here to the what appears to be the Armstrong dot. Got the zebra lining up here on this dot. No, actually no. We're going to go to the Duncan dot and have a face-off there with Clardy, Dixon, Mrazek, McVeigh, and Zivkovic. Clardy steps in to take this draw. Zebra drops the puck, and SHAHA wins another one. Comes back through both of our defenders all the way into the far circle, where Zivkovic's going to pick it up, send it up the wall for Dixon, a little bit behind her. Dixon tries to send it out, can't. Puck goes all the way to goaltender Howe, who nonchalantly blocks it with her stick and sends it to the near corner. Back to the point, SHAHA sends it in deeper. This time it comes out off Clardy's stick. She can't control it. Puck back to neutralize. SHAHA has to wait for the zone to clear, which they do, and they send it in. But Zivkovic sends it out, and when SHAHA sent it back in that time, they were offsides. So we're going to go over to the UPMC dot, and this is one of the favorite songs playing in the background right now that YouTube likes to take videos down for. So I'm going to have to talk through the whole break to avoid the problem. So Clardy's going to step in, take this draw. Dixon and Mrazek on her line with Zivkovic and McVeigh back as Clardy takes that draw. If I talk over the music, the AI routine that finds the violations can't make it out. So when certain songs come on, I've got to make sure I talk over them the entire time as SHAHA gets a shot there off the side of the net. Another shot off goaltender Howe. And here comes Clardy the other way. Thought I heard a whistle, wasn't sure for what. Girls kept playing. Clardy down the far wall. Bad angle. Off the goalie, pokes it to the far corner. And, fan on the clear, and this time it goes by Zivkovic all the way down. They wave off the icing as McVeigh overskated. SHAHA picks it up behind the net. Now they have it. Dixon took it off of that player. Here comes Dixon. Tries to dump it ahead to Claherty, who can't control it. Claherty jumped and lost her stick and the puck. And now we have SHAHA with it behind their own net as Claherty skates over to get another stick. We've got a stick on the ice. Claherty tripped over her own stick. And we've got SHAHA coming in clear as Claherty picks that one. And she's coming one-on-one against this SHAHA player who picks the puck off of her. Dixon shoots, blocked by a SHAHA player. Ahead to Bukovic. Bukovic to Warner. Warner went in, and Dixon was deep in the zone and offsides. So we're going to get another break here. We're going to go to the Dunkin' Dot, and we're going to get a face-off in front of the SHAHA bench. With 2:41 to go, Makasenka's going to step in and take this draw. And they're going to battle in neutral ice for the puck in front of the SHAHA bench. Now Makasenka comes up the far wall. She's got Shannon over there. Waited too long to pass it to her, and that pass got broken up. Shannon turns and spins and shoots, doesn't get through. Warner battles behind the net. SHAHA sends it around, and Blinka can't hold that point. And SHAHA picks it up and comes through neutral ice. Warner applying some pressure, spins the player, separates him from the puck, and Blinka picks it up. She overskates a little. She sends it up the wall. It gets past the point man, and he's going to retreat with 2:02 to go. D-to-D pass off his skates deep into the corner. Now in behind the net. They send it around, and they're going to chip it out into center neutral ice where Bukovic will pick it up. She backhands it ahead, and SHAHA sends it back out. Now back to Bukovic again. She sends it over to Warner. Warner chips at it, comes through two players, loses the puck into the corner. She regains it, tries to center for Shannon, can't. Loses the puck, can't find it, and now SHAHA has it here in the near corner. Up the wall, Bukovic cheats in, tries to throw it towards the net, blocked by a SHAHA player, still loose, Shannon has it. Now SHAHA has it, passed behind their player, and Bukovic picks it up, bounces it off the wall, and when it went in, both Warner and Makasenka were still offside. So with 1:16 to go, we'll get another draw as the Pens are offside. So out comes Stevens, Claherty, and Scarlatelli with, looks like Zivkovic and Betzler back. We're going to get this face off here. Oh, we're going to go to center ice. Zuber decided to move it to center ice. So Claherty's going to step in and take this draw. And she sends it back in the direction of Zivkovic, who bounced it off Claherty's skates to Stevens, who overskated it, and we just got a bunch of slapping and whacking happening, and now SHAHA knocks it in deeper. Zivkovic sends it up the wall. Now Stevens has it. Stevens has puck skating through neutral ice. Ahead to Claherty. Claherty dropped it to no one, and SHAHA comes back the other way. Puck back to neutral ice where Stevens picks it up. She skates with it across as they hold the line. Over to the near wall. She turns. Can't get through two SHAHA players as they take the puck. And get a weird bounce off the wall out to Zivkovic. Zivkovic's going to send it across to Scarlatelli. Scarlatelli gets stood up with the puck at center ice. Now we've got 3 Pens and 2 SHAHA players battling for it. They continue to battle, and here comes SHAHA with the puck. They dump it in down the far wall. And Betzler's going to pick it up there and take it, nope, not behind the net. She chips it a little bit up the wall with 10 seconds to go in the first frame. And now with it behind the net with 7 to go, this should just about do it for the period. She puts it ahead to Claherty. Claherty loses it at the blue line, and that's going to do it. So we played 1. There is no score. Only 5 shots for the Pens, 3 for SHAHA. So we'll go to 2, line the clock back up at 15 minutes, and I'll take a break, put you on mute, and be back for period 2. All right, we're going to skate out for two. Makasenka, Dixon, and looks like Mrazek on the far wing with McVeigh and Bukovic back on D. As goaltender Hal takes the long skate to my right, and we're going to get period number 2 started as the Zebra drops the puck, and Makasenka sends it back to Bukovic. Bukovic ahead to Dixon. Dixon can't get it at the point. SHAHA clears back to neutral ice, where Bukovic sends it across, intercepted by a SHAHA player. Put his shoulder into Mrazek, got around her. Shot from there, and beat goaltender Hal over the blocker. Got it up high on the blocker side, and it's 1-0 SHAHA. As Hal lets one in there high above the blocker. So we'll regroup and come back to center ice here with 14:44, so just 16 seconds into that period. They go high on the blocker side on Hal, and it's 1-0 SHAHA. So Makasenko will step back in, take another draw. Puck dances along the red line. SHAHA comes out of there with it, and they advance it. Bukovic sends it back. Now Makasenko carries it into the zone. We're going to say Dixon was offsides. I don't know that I agree. And that's going to cause us to have to come back here to the bold penguin dot for another draw. As the Zebra slowly skates this way. Warner, Shannon, and Clardy come out with Betzler and Blinka back. With 14:44, looks like the clock didn't run that time, so we're going to have to wait and see what happens here. As Frank starts the clock this time, I'll have to wait and get back in sync, because that was definitely the same time as the goal. So that puck over to the far side, SHAHA has it now, waiting for the clock, and now I'm back in sync. As the puck comes into the near corner, SHAHA bangs it in behind the net there as Clardy goes to get it. She sends it around. SHAHA has it behind to another player. Blinka knocked that off their stick, and another SHAHA player lost it, threw it into the corner. Everybody overskated that one, including Warner, as Blinka steers it deeper from her knees. SHAHA player picks it up there. They got a big player in the center. And that time they went high blocker on Howe again. She overcommitted to the right on the first shot, left the left side of the net open, and over the blocker went goal number 2. And just like that, in 55 seconds, they net 2. And we're down quick here in the second. So now we're going to go with Stevens, Scarlatelli, and Makasenka with McVeigh and Zivkovic. As the Zebra's going to step in and drop another one here at center ice. You can definitely feel the air coming out of this Penguins team as McVeigh fumbles with it there, sends it ahead to Stevens. Stevens up the near wall. She loses the puck, regains it, loses it again, regains it, loses it again as a SHAHA player falls down. And puck in the corner here now as Scarlatelli falls down and Zivkovic can't hold the point. Pass ahead, too far for that player. As McVeigh picks it up. McVeigh tries to send it ahead to Scarlatelli, can't get it there. Makasenka chips it ahead, SHAHA picks it up. Now Stevens has it center ice. She's going to dump it from there, and the goalie touched it, which prevented the icing, because it would have been an icing. She was behind the red line. And Makasenka has it in the corner. Stevens wants it. Makasenka didn't see her. Scarlatelli gets there. She can't get a shot off. Goes off Scarlatelli's skates to the near wall. Stevens chips it off that player's stick, centers it for Scarlatelli. Scarlatelli pulled it back. Puck was loose. I think had she just shot, she would have had a better chance. But she pulled it back to get some power on the shot and ended up running out of real estate. The SHAHA dumps it into the near corner with 12:55 to go. Zivkovic picks it up behind the net. Pens regroup. Had Clardy open high, but didn't get it through as Scarlatelli dances with it through center ice. She shoots it off a SHAHA player's skates. Back to neutral ice where Clardy overskates. Here comes SHAHA. McVeigh takes that puck off her stick and hands it to Clardy, who goes behind the net. Clardy dances. Comes up the near wall. Still skating with it. Loses the puck to a SHAHA player just shy of the blue line. As that SHAHA player sends it over to the near wall. We're going to play it from there. And puck loose at the line. Clardy's going to pick that up. Going to get around one player, lose the puck again, as SHAHA comes the other way. They send it back to their defensive player. Now ahead. Now Dixon ahead to Clardy. Now Clardy again. Over to Dixon. They lose the puck at the top of the zone. Here comes SHAHA the other way. Zivkovic back. Zivkovic pushes that player to the wall. He centers to another player. Howe ramps that high off the glass behind the net as Clardy tries to pick it up. She sends it around the far wall. SHAHA shoots from the point, tipped, misses far side. Zivkovic picks it up there. Tried to send it ahead to Clardy, couldn't get it there. SHAHA picked that up, shot. Goaltender Howe caught that in her stomach area and covered it up with the goalie goaltending equipment. And with 11:30 to go second, you get a face-off here in the near circle to Howe's left, the right on your screen. Whether that be a mobile device, a tablet, or a TV, it will still be on your right. As Makasenka steps in for this draw, SHAHA wins that back. They shoot. Gets through everybody, misses near side. Over to the far wall, Shannon picks it up. Shannon skating with it up the far wall. She tried to dump it and couldn't get it through. And they continue to battle in front of the Penguins bench. Now it comes back to Bukovic. Bukovic tried to put it over to Warner, couldn't. Makasenka picked it up, lost it. Here comes SHAHA 3-on-2. Cross-ice pass, bounces off that player's stick into the near corner. Blinka tried to send it up the wall, couldn't get it through the massive humanity. Same problem again, and it's loose in front, and Makasenka picks it up. If they hurry, they have a 3-on-2. Here comes Kylie. Kylie down the near wall, around one player. Got in really deep and hit the post on the near side. Here comes SHAHA the other way. So Makasenka goes to the bench. SHAHA skating. Gets centering pass, drop pass now. Player turns, bouncing puck over. Gets the player was winding up for what looked to be the biggest slap shot of his life, and Blinka knocked that away. Now he skates around Bukovic. He's going to line up again. Shot blocked by Scarlatelli. This time they shoot off the side of the net on the far side, and Bukovic's going to send it up the wall with 10-12 to go second period. Shannon can't knock it past that SHAHA player, and SHAHA is going to be offsides with 10:08. We'll go to the Dunkin' Donuts dot in front of the SHAHA bench, and we'll get a wholesale change here as Stevens comes out with Scarlatelli and Clardy, with Betzler and Zivkovic back. That draw won by SHAHA as they gain the top of the zone. They're going to shoot from there, miss far side, sky shot. As Betzler tries to chip up the wall, can't. Still battling for it, sends it up the wall. Stevens turned the wrong way. SHAHA has it in the far corner. They come out, shoot. Goaltender Howe got that one in her glove and held on this time for the face-off. So we'll go back to the same dot in the far circle. Same players. Different time on the clock with 9:51 to go. Zebra's going to drop it. And Betzler tried to send it around behind the net, couldn't. Shot came through the goal mouth. Howe hit that with her paddle, sent it to the near wall. Now down low, Scarlatelli sends it up. Zivkovic blocked that one. Now Zivkovic's trying to get it out. She battles in the corner, loses it to a SHAHA player. Dances around Stevens, dances around another player, backhand, missed far side. As Clardy tackled that SHAHA player. So we're going to get a delayed penalty on Clardy here. As SHAHA shoots. We need to get a Pens player. Stevens will touch it up. And Clardy's going to go sit in the bin for what I would have to imagine is either going to be a cross-check or a rough. Let's see what the Zebra calls here. He's coming over. It's on Clardy. He's going to call a cross-check. Saw the hit. She ended up on top of him. Couldn't tell whether it was a rough or a cross-check. So the penalty kill is going to be Mrazek, Dixon, Zivkovic, and Betzler. SHAHA wins that faceoff, but it comes out of the zone. They regroup center ice up 2 on a 90-second power play. As Mrazek fell down on top of the puck. Comes back to the top of the SHAHA defensive zone. Mrazek tried to hold it in and could not, as Dixon was offsides. So we're going to come here to the bold Penguin dot. Get a change on the penalty kill. We'll bring out Bukovic and McVeigh with Mrazek and Dixon for this face-off here on the bold Penguin dot. Zebra drops it, Dixon pokes it ahead, SHAHA pokes it back. Mrazek tried to pick it up, couldn't. They skate past Bukovic with it. All alone, and goaltender Howe got that one, knocked it down on the rebound, went to the far corner. Mrazek sends it ahead for Dixon. Dixon up the far wall. She's got 3 SHAHA players back. Loses the puck, and here they come the other way. Mrazek now dumps it ahead. Back. SHAHA sends it into the zone where McVeigh's going to pick it up. Chip it by everybody. Mrazek swept that, it missed. Puck back to center ice where Dixon's going to battle with a couple of SHAHA players who come down with it. They take it up the far wall clear. Dancing into the zone. McVeigh backhands it, went right to a SHAHA player who hit Mrazek in the back with a shot. Another shot off Bukovic's skate into the corner. That one cleared out. Dixon overskated it. SHAHA player playing tag off the wall, waiting for the zone to clear. And they get a shot from the far point, bouncing puck. Goaltender House swiped at it with the paddle. It hit the post and went to the near corner. She's been active with that paddle. Not always with good results. Centering pass broken up by Bukovic. As the puck goes back to the point, SHAHA holds. Clardy's out of the box, joins the play. Puck in behind the net now. McVeigh's chasing. McVeigh reverses direction to Clardy. She chips it by one player. And she comes up the far side, chips it around again. One player to beat. She beats that player, comes in, shoots. And Clardy finds the back of the net. And just like that, it's 2-1. With 7:29 to go, Clardy skates down the far wall, finds the lower left corner of the net. And cuts the Penn's Elite Attanucci deficit in half. So out will come Blinka and Betzler with Shannon, Makasenka, and Warner. Halfway through the second, it's 2-1 SHAHA. They lead the shot clock 10-8 as well, as Makasenka steps in for this draw. She gets it over to Shannon. Shannon sends it off a SHAHA skate, and here they come the other way, as SHAHA puts it over to the far wall. No, around, hit Howe up high, either mask or shoulder. And the rebound came back in front as SHAHA player dumped Blinka with no call. Now they put a shoulder into Blinka. Puck back to the point. Kylie's going to skate it out here. Makasenka comes ahead. She skates past Warner. She's got two SHAHA players to beat. She gets around one. Centers for Shannon. Shannon bangs it into the low corner on the left side of the net on a beautiful pass from Kylie Makasenka. Makasenka found Shannon. Shannon timed it perfectly and one-timed it right by that SHAHA goalie, low left. Beautiful pass from Makasenka there. And just like that, it's tied. On a nice centering pass from Makasenka coming down the far wall. And Shannon delivered on the forehand, low left. Clardy takes that drop, pushes it to Scarlatelli. Scarlatelli up the far side, loses the puck. They get by Stevens. Back to McVeigh. McVeigh to Stevens. Stevens backhands over to Clardy. Clardy with four SHAHA players on her, loses the puck to the corner. She has Scarlatelli, can't get it there. Stevens smacks at it, it doesn't go anywhere. Stevens tries to wrap around, it's loose in front. Clardy dives, can't bang it home. Puck under Clardy. Puck loose down to Clardy. She loses it into the corner. Clardy picks it up there. She has, that's Scarlatelli picks it up there. Tried to center for either Clardy or Stevens, couldn't get it through. Zivkovic couldn't hold. SHAHA picks it up. Clardy has to wait for the zone to clear. It does. She gets around one player. Gets knocked down or fell down. Loses the puck. Stevens picks it up. Stevens shoots. Goalie covers that one. Couldn't tell whether Clardy got knocked down or fell down. And either way, she got separated from the puck. And Stevens got a shot off. Shot it along the ice. Didn't get any lift on it. And the goalie made an easy save for a hold. So now we're going to go to the far circle with Makasenka, Dixon, and Mrazek. Blinka and Bukovic back. Face-off came back to Dixon, who shot missed near side. SHAHA has the puck along the wall. They're going to send it ahead. It went a little bit too far, as this SHAHA player is going to get there, but Bukovic will separate him from the puck. Now they have it on the far wall. Mrazek overskated. They're going to shoot there. Bouncing puck went off Bukovic through the goal mouth to the near wall. This time it's going to be Dixon. Dixon skating through center ice with it. Up the near wall. Still skating. Dixon gets around one player. Shoots. Misses high to the far side. Mrazek's going to pick it up there. She sent it lazily in. SHAHA picked that up. They chip it off the wall, Bukovic. Bukovic over to Makasenka. Makasenka has some room. She gets around one player. Gets in deep. Throws it through the goal mouth. Bukovic at the point. Bukovic bounces it off the wall into the corner. SHAHA player picks it up there. Sends it ahead Mrazek. Mrazek into Makasenka too far. Goaltender puts the paw down. And with 4:52 to go, we're going to get another draw in that far circle. Out comes Clardy, Shannon, Warner with Zivkovic and Betzler back. got Shannon dancing on the bench there. See her dancing. Or maybe, nope, that's not Shannon. That's Holt. That's Holtzy dancing on the bench. As Clardy steps in for this draw. I thought it was Shannon. My mistake. It was actually Holt. Shannon's on the ice. SHAHA player drops it off behind the net. Warner picks it up there, fumbles it in her feet, turns, loses it, and here comes SHAHA the other way. And that's picked off by Betzler. Betzler sends it back the other way, can't get it to Clardy as a SHAHA player lost a glove. And we've got Clardy skating with it up the near wall. Now we've got Clardy still skating with it up the near wall. She loses the puck and SHAHA sends it back to the point where Zivkovic holds it this time. She shoots. Warner tried to tip it. It was a bouncing puck. She didn't get a good tip on it as Betzler holds the point to Warner. Warner turns with a burst of speed to Clardy. Clardy has it, loses it to the corner. And here comes SHAHA the other way. SHAHA coming through the neutral zone. Pass to the near wall. Zivkovic pokes it, SHAHA regains. They pick it up there, shoot, blocked by Zivkovic. Puck loose in front. Howe pushes that over to the near wall, where Shannon tries to pick it up, can't. SHAHA throws it in deeper. Centering pass gets through. They don't get much on it. Stevens is going to go chase that down on the far wall, and here she comes. She's got Shannon up ahead. She's going to skate with it. Shannon needs to stop. She does. Stevens gets around one player, loses the puck. Shannon overskates. Stevens gets her stick in there, could have been a hook, and didn't get called as that puck goes off Shannon ahead. They continue to battle along the wall. Zivkovic picks it up. Zivkovic backhands it ahead too far for Clardy. Clardy overskates. SHAHA picks it up, neutralized. Clardy falls down. Stevens had it, lost it momentarily. Zivkovic backhands. Shannon tipped that one. Knocked it ahead, Stevens. Stevens down the far wall. She gets around one player. Dancing. Backhands it into the center where SHAHA knocks it out. Might have been something to say there about skating in and taking a shot. Bukovic ahead. And we're going to get called, I believe. Oh, they're going to call the offsides. They were coming off the bench. That could have easily been a too many as well. So we're going to stay with Scarlatelli, Makasenka, and Stevens. We're going to bring it back to this dot as McVeigh and Bukovic are back. We were dangerously close to a too many there. As Makasenka steps in for this draw. SHAHA wins it back. Fumbling with the puck. Makasenka picks it up. Makasenka down the near side with a burst. She's in deep, can't get an angle. Sends it to Stevens. Stevens didn't expect it, lost it. Scarlatelli chops at it, they still get it out. Here they come up the near wall. Bukovic, they get around Bukovic, she regains it, chips it to the corner. Here she comes. Head for Stevens, too far, goes to Makasenka. Makasenka lost it. She regained it, Scarlatelli picks it up. Scarlatelli on the far point. Skating, has some openings. Drops it back for Stevens. Stevens needs to get a ripper. She can't get a lift on it again. And two shots on the goalie, and we're going to get a cover. That's another one Stevens didn't seem to get any air on. Just a little bit would help. But there was none to be had. As 1:53 to go. We're going to go to the far circle. Tie scored 2-2. Shots have tipped in favor of the Pens 12-10. As Clardy steps in with Mrazek and Dixon. Blinka and Bukovic back. Clardy dancing with it in the circle, loses it. SHAHA chips it ahead, Dixon picks it up, loses it at the line. Now ahead to Dixon. Off Clardy's foot to Dixon. And back the other way it goes. Mrazek picks it up there. She sends it off the wall to a SHAHA player, who sends it in down the far side. Rides Mrazek's shoulders back to Betzler. Betzler tries to clear, can't. SHAHA dumps it in deeper with 1:18 to go. Blinka. SHAHA player falls down. Blinka loses the puck in the corner. Centering pass comes through everybody to the point, and that'll come out. If these girls hurry and they don't get there. SHAHA reverses direction. And they're offsides. This is the tricky period for the change, with half the bench being offsides the minute they jump off. So we're going to come back here to this dot. Get a face-off with Makasenka, Warner, Shannon, McVeigh, and Zivkovic. Back to Zivkovic. Zivkovic ahead to Warner, too far. SHAHA has it, sends it up the wall. Zivkovic holds the point, at least momentarily. Warner skates across with it. She loses it to the near wall. SHAHA has it up the wall. Zivkovic holds, and SHAHA knocks that down, and here they come. Through Zivkovic's legs off a SHAHA player, McVeigh's going to chase it down in the far corner. 29 seconds to go. They battle along the far wall with 22 to go. McVeigh picks it up behind the net. She throws it around the far wall, where Makasenka picks it up with 13 to go. She's going to have to hurry. One player to beat. She gets around that player. Makasenka shoots and rams! Bar down from the near circle. She rams it off that crossbar. You heard it clink, and in it went. And with 5.2 to go, Kylie Makasenka goes bar down with a nice ring of the crossbar. And it's 3-2 Pens. Said she was going to have to hurry when she picked it up at center ice, and hurry she did. She goes bar down to the far right side of the net, over the glove, and it's 3-2. So they'll stay out there. And the puck drifts back to the neutral zone. Makasenka knocks it down. That's going to do it for 2. So we played 2. It's 3-2 Pens. We'll go on mute, be back for the third. All right, we come out for 3. Hal takes the long skate to my left. Clardy, Stevens, Scarlatelli, Blinka, and Bukovic as the Zebra checks with Hal. Zebra checks with the SHAHA goalie, and here we go. Stevens chops that puck back into our zone as Blinka recovers there. Blinka to Stevens, chips it out ahead to Scarlatelli. Scarlatelli's going to dump it. They wave off the icing as SHAHA picks it up there. Stevens comes over to apply some pressure, skate by her. She turns with the puck now. They battle in front of me. And they still battle there. Puck still loose. SHAHA comes out with it. Bukovic stands that player up, and another player picks it up. Blinka picks it up top of the zone. She's going to chip it out, ahead to Scarlatelli. Too far, she's going to regain it, coming down the near wall. Try to center it, bounce through the goal mouth into the near corner. Stevens tried to chip it, that one couldn't. Bukovic chips it. They continue to chip at it. Here comes SHAHA. They have a player open in the center. She gets it there as Blinka steps in, and she takes the worst of that collision, but separated the player from the puck. Player got a couple of shots off, and goaltender Howe picks it up in a piece of her goalie goaltending equipment. We're going to get a whistle with 13:54. 3-2 Pens. They also lead the shot clock 13-11. Wholesale change. Dixon, Makasenko, Mrazek with Betzler and Zivkovic coming out. And we're going to get Makasenko stepping in for this draw. And Makasenko wins it to Dixon. Dixon chips it off a SHAHA player. They reverse direction the other way. Zivkovic picks it up. She sends it over to the wall. Or SHAHA picks it up there, sends it in deeper. Bouncing puck knocked down by Betzler. Over to Dixon. Dixon off the wall to herself. She centers it for Mrazek. Mrazek through neutral ice. Mrazek down the near wall. She's got a gaggle of SHAHA players on her as she leans in and falls down behind the net. Dixon picks it up there. Tried to center, couldn't get it through to Makasenko. SHAHA up the near wall. They send it all the way across behind the player. That lets everybody catch up as Dixon goes to battle. Into the Zebra's feet, and here they gain the zone down the far wall. Bouncing puck into the corner. Betzler will pick it up behind the net. She's going to reverse direction into that same corner. Betzler behind the net now. Tried to reverse it up that wall, couldn't. Gets it across. Makasenko, now Dixon. Behind the Zebra to the point, they hold. Bouncing shot, knocked down by a SHAHA player. Into the corner. He turns and throws it into the far corner. Zebra watches it as SHAHA chips it in deeper. That player centers off the side of the net back to the point. They're going to get a shot from there. Bouncing puck. Howe gave up a rebound that Zivkovic cleared and got it out at the far point. SHAHA waits for the zone to clear as Dixon falls down. Zivkovic picks up the puck. She turns, blocked by a SHAHA player. They poke it in deeper. Betzler. Betzler to the wall, hit the Zebra. Makasenko up the wall. This time they hold the point again. Still have it. They shoot from there. Bouncing puck through the goal mouth into the near corner, rather. They send it in deeper. Puck's been down here a while. Makasenko falls down, going to get it. She got tripped by the red line. Centers to Betzler. Makasenko falls down again. Actually, it's not Makasenko, it's Zivkovic. She fell down twice. Sorry, Kylie, it wasn't you, it was Allie. Thought she might have some type of escape malfunction. She fell so many times. We've got puck in the center here between the circles. Zivkovic's battling. Now Dixon's battling. SHAHA sends it in. They still have it between the circles. This time Makasenko's going to come out of there with it. They chop at it, but it does come back to neutral ice. Not far enough to let us make a change. So Makasenko sends it all the way across. And she's going to go for a change, as is Mrazek. It's got definitely a too many situation there. Referees let it go. So Bukovic chips it ahead. They send it into the corner, and that's going to be an icing, which is the least bad of all things that could have been, given where the puck was and where the players were. So we're going to come back down here to Howe's left into the far circle. Pens lead 3-2, 11:22 to go. We're going to get Shannon, Warner, and Claherty with McVeigh and Bukovic back as Claherty steps in for this draw. SHAHA wins it back. They shoot. Hits McVeigh in the back. They have the puck there. Bukovic picks it up. Now SHAHA has it. They put it off the side of the net in behind Bukovic again. Bukovic around up the wall. Shannon's there. She chops at it. Gets it back to neutral ice. SHAHA's going to regain top of their zone. Warner comes and applies some pressure. Claherty picks that off down the wall. She shoves that player, and Warner chips it into the corner. SHAHA picks it up there around. Bukovic held the point once, but couldn't twice. As Claherty picks it up, sends it back up the wall, blocked by SHAHA. They have it in front of their bench. They send it in deep. They wave off the icing. Where McVeigh picks it up. McVeigh up the wall. SHAHA cut that off top of the zone. Turning, spinning, shooting. Bukovic knocked that down. Warner. Warner can't get it out. SHAHA player falls down. Bukovic behind the net. Up the far wall. Past everybody. Clardy turns on the Jets. She chops at it, got it behind the net. Had Warner, couldn't get her stick on it to throw it to her. Centers it to a SHAHA player that time. Shannon couldn't get a stick on it. As they chip it by Bukovic, and here they come. Warner gets in the way, and Warner's getting shoved there in front of the zebra, no call. The player was upset as Bukovic gets a shot. Goalie tips that high. Here comes SHAHA up the near wall. Shoots, misses badly to the near side off the back of the net. Where Betzler sends it around the wall here to the near point. And it comes out. They regroup back to the top of their zone. Send it to Shannon. Shannon has to wait for Scarlatelli. Scarlatelli gets out. Drops it to Clardy. Clardy down the near wall. It's in deep. Loses the puck. Now Scarlatelli. Scarlatelli back to Betzler. Betzler shoots off of a SHAHA player as Betzler falls down. Now it's Scarlatelli. She tried to center. Now Betzler. Betzler sends it in deeper. Shannon couldn't get a stick on it. She had another chance off the side of the net now. This time it's Scarlatelli with a chance. Couldn't do anything with it. Blinka holds the point. Blinka sends it in. SHAHA player picks that off. This time it goes back to the point now. As Betzler's going to have to chase this one down. She sends it over to the far wall. SHAHA picks it up there, sends it to the point. Pens were changing. They're now changed. Scarlatelli still out there with Shannon, but Makasenka got out. Puck behind the net now, 8:35. Centering pass goes off the side of the net. Goaltender Hal pokes it below the line. Another centering pass. That one loose, just missed near side. Betzler sends it up the wall, blocked by SHAHA. They send it to the point. Shannon can't get it out, and they hold. This time it does come out. Oh no, it didn't. Looked like it came out to me. Blinka blocks that shot. She picks it up off the wall. Stevens was calling for it, but nobody could get it to her. Blinka falls down. Betzler kicks it to the wall. Makasenka battles. Stevens knocks it off that player stick. Ahead to Makasenka. Over to Scarlatelli. Scarlatelli and Makasenka 2-on-2. Stevens trailing. Scarlatelli to the far wall. She gets a shot off, hits the side of the net. Looking for a center. Gets it over to Stevens on the one-timer who missed it. Zivkovic's going to shoot from the point, knocked down by a SHAHA player. McVeigh tried to hold, couldn't. She got in the way just enough to let everybody catch up. SHAHA picks up, has to wait as Stevens tries to pick it off. Makasenka does pick it off the wall. SHAHA has it here. Still dancing with it, throws it on the net. Goaltender Hal pokes that to the end line. Zivkovic picks it up with 7:14 to go. She's skating. She has Scarlatelli ahead. She gets it to her. Scarlatelli gets around one player. Gets separated from the puck. Puts it into the near corner. SHAHA picks it up there. Makasenka. Makasenka tried to get it through to Stevens. Comes back to Zivkovic. Zivkovic shoots from the point. Knocked down by a SHAHA player. She's going to chase over and get it. Chop it in deeper. Bouncing puck off the side of the net in back for Makasenka. Makasenka throws it through the goal mouth. Nobody home. SHAHA comes up the near side. Through everybody. They wave off the icing. SHAHA picks it up far circle. Chips it back to the point. They chip it out. They're going to regroup center ice. They send it in, and they're going to be offsides with 6:31. So we'll go to the UPMC Sports Medicine dot, unless he's going to bring it back to center, which he's going to. And it's going to be Clardy with Dixon and Mrazek, Blinka and Bukovic to take this draw. Center ice was 6:31 on the clock. Third period. We'll get that clock back in sync as the puck comes back to the blue line, where Blinka picks it up. She sends it ahead. Too far for Dixon, but Dixon will win the foot race here. Dixon picks it up, throws it through the goal mouth, nobody there. Mrazek tries to chip at it, can't. She has it now, chips it in behind the net. Where Dixon battles with a SHAHA player. Now Mrazek battles. SHAHA player pushes it forward. Bukovic is going to have to retreat as they come through center. Blinka skates over. And push that player to the wall. Separate him from the puck. But Clardy picks it up behind the net. Clardy comes up the near wall. Clardy skating with it through neutral ice down the near side. She gets in too deep. Kind of lost the puck there. Now it's off the side of the net where SHAHA picks it up. They turn, reverse, send it back to the point. Bukovic can't hold. Blinka comes over to get it, chips it ahead. Mrazek chips it in. Dixon and Clardy chase it down. Clardy has it, skates it across. Dixon with a shot knocked down by the goalie. Clardy throws it through the goal mouth, no pen there. As SHAHA sends it back out to the point. Shannon fresh on the ice, chips the puck away. Dixon picks it up, can't get into the zone. Blinka chipped at it. SHAHA picks it up, dances around Bukovic. Comes free through the center, shot, poked to the wall by Howe. Very active stick. And puck comes out. They called it clear. It looked out to me. They stand it up there, 2-on-1 with Bukovic. They get it across. Bukovic poked that away. Dixon. 4:50 to go. Dixon skating. Dixon gets upended through center ice. And we're going to get a penalty on SHAHA here for that. We're going to call interference on SHAHA. So this big child from SHAHA with the pink tape in the hole in the blade is going to go have a seat for 90 seconds for interference, number 45, it looks like. So we're going to come down here. We're going to bring out Clardy, Stevens, and Makasenka. Load up here with Betzler and Zivkovic back. We'll load up here with this team on the power play. As they send it back to Stevens. Stevens gets a shot blocked by a SHAHA player into the near corner. Clardy chases it there. SHAHA has it. They continue to battle along the wall. Betzler tries to hold the point, can't. Comes out Zivkovic. Zivkovic overskates. She got it caught up in her feet. Now she has it. She's going to send it across for Clardy, but it's behind her. As Clardy's going to have to go chase that down. SHAHA gets there first. In behind the net, over to the near wall, where Stevens is going to pick it up. Stevens sends it towards the net. Goalie's going to cover that. And we're going to get another draw. So we'll come to the near circle. Clardy, Stevens, Makasenka. With Betzler and Zivkovic back. You should see Stevens post up in the snipe spot here. But Makasenka sends it to Clardy. Clardy can't get it through to Stevens, and it comes out. To wait for the zone to clear. Waiting for Makasenka. Clardy now. Coming down the near side. Dances around one player. Falls down, loses the puck. Into the corner. Off the wall. Betzler holds. Sends it in deeper. Nobody chases it. Clardy's going to go over there in the corner and bang away at it. They send it up the wall. Zivkovic can't hold back to neutralize. 29 seconds left on the penalty. Betzler with a turnover leads to a breakaway for SHAHA. Player dances right around goaltender Howe. Howe committed hard to her left, and the player danced right around goaltender Howe. Put it in low left on your screen, low right on her side. And just like that, on a shorty, it is 3-3 with 3:37 left to go. Scarlatelli, Shannon, and Warner. Bukovic and McVeigh. As Warner comes down the near side with it. She turns, surveying, losing the puck, battling in the corner. As SHAHA sends it back, but it's not going to be fast enough for an icing. Bukovic will pick it up, and that'll do it on the power play. So not only did we not score, we gave up a shorty. As Bukovic loses the puck, they send it in deeper. McVeigh chases it around to the far corner. 3 minutes to go. 3:08 rather. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. The netting was in the way. SHAHA has it there. They shoot. Odd bounce off Howe into the corner. Scarlatelli tried to clear, couldn't. SHAHA has it in deep now. McVeigh picks it up, battling. 2:48 to go. They still battle in the corner. Scarlatelli battling hard. Centering pass, that player couldn't hold it. Dropped it off, still loose in front. Puck goes to the far corner. Now Scarlatelli chips it out. And now it's going to be Warner. Warner loses the puck, sends it back to McVeigh. McVeigh skating with it through neutral ice. Sends it into the zone. Shannon chops at it, can't do anything with it, bouncing. McVeigh has it, sends it off a SHAHA player and out. Oh no, she held it. Warner dances with it across to the center to Scarlatelli. Scarlatelli kicks it over to the near wall. She turns, drops it for McVeigh. McVeigh sends it through. Warner didn't have her stick down, and it goes in the corner. Warner overskates. SHAHA, oh, Warner knocked that SHAHA player down, no call. SHAHA player down again. Puck in behind the net. Shannon overskates. McVeigh cheats in. SHAHA player chips it by her. McVeigh recovered. Shannon turned. Sends it back the other way. She's separated from the puck. Now McVeigh over to the wall. She pushes it ahead. SHAHA pushes it back. Goes into the corner. We're going to get an icing. So with 1:35 to go, 3-3, 15-17 shots in favor of SHAHA. Out comes Clardy, Mrazek, and Dixon with Blinka and Bukovic back. Clardy steps into the near circle. Draw, won by SHAHA. Clardy on second swipe. Back to Mrazek. Betzler couldn't hold the point. She turns, sends it up the wall. Mrazek chops at it. Mrazek sends it in clean. SHAHA back out the center. Skating around Blinka. They lose the puck there. SHAHA sends it ahead. Clardy picks it up. Clardy comes through neutral ice. Up the near wall. Gets into the middle of all the SHAHA players. Loses the puck. Falls down. They have it behind the net. Dixon regains. Now Mrazek. Mrazek throws it towards the net. Misses near side. As the puck comes loose, Dixon. Dixon to Blinka. Blinka tries to shoot. Can't get it through. Here comes SHAHA with 46 seconds left. Dancing around the top of the zone. Dancing around a bunch of players. Still dancing. Off the front, goaltender Howe gave up a rebound there, but she dove and covered with 37.5 to go. So with 37.5, we're going to have Stevens, Makasenka, and Scarlatelli with McVeigh and I can't see the far side. Looks like Zivkovic. Makasenka steps in for this draw. SHAHA wins. Dances around Zivkovic. Puck to the end line. Stevens. Stevens picks it up. She's dancing with it up the near wall. There she comes. Stevens. Still dancing with it. Stevens. Stevens rips a shot and finds the top left corner of that net with 21 seconds to go. She brought it end to end down the near wall, and you can just see the air coming out of that one player from SHAHA and the goalie. She came down that near wall, got into that circle, and there was the lift she needed. She went top left corner. And it's 4-3 with 21.1 to go on the official clock. So I'll get back in sync here on this draw. As Makasenka steps in. Scarlatelli and Stevens. SHAHA wins that draw back here. They come down the far wall. Zivkovic pokes it up. Oh, Scarlatelli almost had a break, couldn't. Stevens chops it out with 9 seconds to go. Scarlatelli fell down. They send it in. It misses to the near side on goaltender Howe. McVeigh chops at it with 3 seconds to go. They have it along the wall. They shoot from there. Howe knocked that down, and the game's over. So on a late goal by Stevens, your Pens are going to come out of here with a win this afternoon, 4-3. As they're going to race to the circle for the handshake, and it looks like Dixon's going to trip McVeigh in order to get there first. They're laughing about it, though. So I'll bring you a little bit of the handshake action, then I've got to go pick up my older daughter and get her out to a volunteering opportunity. So I will be back in action with you the next time your girls are on the ice. Connection willing. As always, thanks for watching. And, we'll be back the next time the 12U Attanucci's are in action. Have a good rest of your Saturday. Stay warm.